All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. The next pair on my list is Euro AUD. Go back to my previous video. If you just got in on this video, go back to my previous video. I already analyzed two market that I'm interested in for this week already. So this week, Euro AUD, I'm looking to buy Euro AUD. Last week I was selling Euro AUD last week as at the zone, which kicked me out, and this was the only trade I took last week. This market kicked me out, and this market is back in the zone again. So this week I'm looking to buy simply because we are having two time frame bullish, one time frame is bearish. Coming down to the weekly is bearish. This has been our lower low, this has been our lower high. All right, this has been our lower weekly lower low, this has been our weekly lower high, and the market is at a very solid support and resistance zone. Whenever the market is above this zone, we are using it as a support. Whenever it's below, as a resistance. It's acting as a resistance when the market is below, but whenever the market is above, as a support, resistance. Okay, so on the daily, coming down to the daily, same thing on the daily. Whenever the market is above the zone, we are using as a support. And also on the daily, we are having something very interesting. We are having the left shoulder, we are having the head, we are having the right shoulder. Now, as at the breakout of this neckline, which is this level right here, this is our neckline right here, this is our neckline. So as at the breakout of the neckline, we're going to have that retest to push to have the continuation to the upside. All right, and also on the daily, we are at a very clean support and resistance zone. Whenever the market break above retest, we have that push to the upside. Whenever we are above, we're buying. Then whenever we break below, retest is acting as a resistance for a sell, is acting as a support as at that zone. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So coming down to the 4-hour on Euro AUD. We are also at a very solid support and resistance zone. So what I'm simply waiting for right now is for this market to break out of this zone, clear heart, give me a very good breaker. As a breaker retest, I'll be looking to go in for a buy for Euro AUD. The next trade is gold. I'm actually looking to sell gold this week. Mind you, I tried selling gold last week. This market moved without, broke below, retest, moved, and then moved without me. So this week, I'm simply looking to sell gold as well. On the weekly, we are bearish on the weekly. We are still bearish. This has been our lower low. This has been our lower high right there. Okay, so we are at a very solid, not really that solid, but at a good support and resistance zone. Coming down to the daily, on the other hand, we're at a very good support and resistance zone, and I like the rejection that this daily has already given me on the zone. Whenever we break below, we have that retest, a little push to the downside. Whenever we're above, this market acting as a support, is in this area as a support. So I'm simply waiting for this market to give me a breaker retest for me to go in for a sell. All right, coming down to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour we are also having this market. The 4-hour is bullish, by the way. This has been our higher high, this has been our higher low. So I'm waiting for a breaker. As at the breaker, we're going to have a shift in structure on the 4-hour. As at the retest, I'll be going in for a sell, just like I had here last week. Breaker, retest, but this market just didn't give me an entry. Okay, the next trade, USDCAD, which is the last trade. So USDCAD, I was looking to buy USDCAD last week, which didn't happen, and we have been buying USDCAD for 4 consecutive weeks. For 3 consecutive weeks, we have won USDCAD buy. But this week, I'm simply looking to sell. Why? Because we are having 2 time frame bearish, and we are at a very solid support and resistance zone. On the weekly, whenever this market is below, we are selling. Is acting as a resistance. Whenever the market is below, resistance. But whenever we are above, is acting as a support. And also on the weekly, I like that further we are already having this double spike on the weekly. This is already a sell formation on the weekly. Coming down to the daily as well is also giving me a sell formation on the daily. All right, on the daily is bearish, weekly is bullish, daily is bearish, 4-hour is also bearish. So I like the fact that daily has already given me this rejection on this zone. very interesting market. USDCAD is my second favorite pair for this week. Coming down to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, we are also bearish. On the 4-hour, we are also bearish, and we also have a sell formation already on the 4-hour bearish engulf. So that is pretty much it. I'm waiting for this market to just give me a breakout. As I do retest, I'll be going in for a sell on USDCAD. That's pretty much it. 5 market have just been analyzed. If you didn't see the previous two, go back to my previous video. You'll get a better understanding. So stay tuned. If you want to trade live for me and my team this week, there'll be a description down below of my Telegram group. You can trade live for me. So that's pretty much it for this week. 5 market has been analyzed. And if you are new here, like this video, subscribe, and also leave a comment of what your take is on all these pairs. All right, peace out for now. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm wishing you a very peaceful week. Peace out.